Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to show you how to correctly remove and replace drop links on a Renault Trafic, Vauxhall Vivaro and Nissan Primastar. By the way, if your vehicle is as old as mine, I have a 2006 Trafic with the 1.9 DCI engine. Most likely, if these parts haven't been replaced before, they'll be very hard to take off. They'll be very rusty, especially if you're living in the UK. The roads get salted in the winter, everything corrodes, and the process of removal becomes very, very hard. So in my case, I probably will end up using a grinder, which is the quickest way to remove a seized drop link. I must mention that the parts I'm going to be using in today's video are made by Bilstein Group. These are Febi parts. Febi, by the way, it's a great company. Their parts are OE matching. They come with 3-year warranty and they're great value for money. Don't want to waste too much of your time with this intro, so I'm going to remove the front wheel. We're going to gain some access and we're going to start removing some parts so we can fit these new drop links. Let's not waste any time and let's do it. Drop link is bolted here to the shock and down here to the stabilizer. So clean up the threads as best as you can with a wire brush. We're going to spray some penetrating fluid like WD-40 for example. We're going to clean up the threads here as well. You want to insert one of these at the back. By the way, you've got a 17mm locking nut here, or an Allen key with whatever you prefer. I'm going to use the 17mm spanner, and then in my case I'm using Febi parts. Sometimes if you're using different, the nut is different size, but this is 17mm. Don't be afraid to fully tighten this in place. It's obviously a ball joint, so it will rotate. Lift it up. I've obviously raised the suspension, so it should be pretty straightforward. Just push it through. And in the same way, we're gonna lock at the back with the 17mm spanner, and this works out perfect. And just tighten it in place. And of course we're gonna put some anti-seize on these threads in case we have to come back here. So we don't want this to rust. So I'm gonna apply plenty of anti-seize. I'm using Permatex. Of course you can use copper grease, whatever you have on hand. So this is plenty tight. Don't forget these are self-locking nuts, and time for some anti-seize. do the same on the bottom of the bolt as well. So you've seen it now, it's an easy job, it's not too difficult to fit, to remove and replace the drop link. You saw how difficult it was, so we have to cut it. But this one's obviously a brand new one, and it is the good type. That's why I like Febi, because they designed these parts in a very smart way. So you have this locking nut at the back, which is 17, and you don't even have to use the Allen key to lock it in place. So just to prevent obviously any more rust from spreading, I have applied plenty of anti-seize compound on the top, on the threads, and I've packed in the hex bit inside here. So that's good enough for me. Hope you enjoy this, and I hope you find it helpful, and I'll see you very soon.